So now we move into a different all-over print, a stunning all-over Asiatic lily pattern. I mean, this is your Chinese garden, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh, so Mackenzie has a yellow, but we also have it in a beautiful navy blue. And this jacket today runs about 37 inches in a medium, 40 into 3X, because these are in your basic alpha sizing of your extra small through 3X. It looks like a Chinese vase, doesn't it? It has this beautiful, gorgeous A-line swing to it. I really like the simple, clean neckline. Wait till you see the snaps. The snap detailing, because this shows you the attention to detail also that Iris has on everything that she does. I mean, just look at the inside. Look at the way the snaps are done.
And I even love the pop of color.
Gorgeous lining.
In the lining, because if you remove your coat or your jacket, I mean, that's beautifully done. To me, this says spring.
Doesn't it?
I mean, they're gorgeous. They look like they should be on a couture runway, right?
They do.
And you just, and the price would be absorbent. I mean, it would be ridiculous.
Exactly.
These are beautiful pieces. One of the things I love about all of these garments is that they're pieces that are timeless. These are ageless, they're timeless, you can wear them and you'll have them forever. They're treasures. So true. And so when you find these, and they're so well made. I mean, every stitch is sewn down beautifully. I mean, these are so elegantly done. So let's talk about some sizing.
Yes, and by the way, you do have the 3/4 sleeve, but it's also a dolman. I love a dolman.
I do too.
Right, it gives you a little more room to the bust area.
But and can we show the back for a moment?
Yes, you have this gorgeous,
look at the detail in the back.
Oh, stunning.
This is a beautiful, beautiful piece.
Very wide, elongated, inverted pleat to the back that runs all the way down to the hem. So, and simple again, it's extra small through 3X. And by the way, we have only a little over 400 available of these as well. And I think we probably should go to California. What do you think, Marlo?
So too. I think so too. Okay. Okay, so here we go. I think you mentioned it. Extra small through 3X. And 37 inches. And this piece you'll have to dry clean, okay? If you'd like to have them, I think a lot of people are considering buying both. You will never find these pieces anywhere else, so if you'd like to order, both of you look amazing. And I love how Victoria's dressed it down and she's rocking it with sneakers, because how many of you, especially those New York City blocks, and you're rocking it with a sneaker more casually, and then, or you can pair it up. I love the teal, where they've just taken one of the colors out of the beautiful, beautiful yellow design.
And you know what Victoria's wearing with that new, the necklace? That's one of the new link necklaces
so good
that's
together.
Coming up too.
Let's say hi to Barbara from California, who's shopping with us tonight. Hey Barbara, it's Marlo and Bobby. Barbara, you there?
Barbara? She might have hung up to go back and get this.
All right, if you can hear us, and if we can't hear you, hold on a moment until we kind of figure out what's happening. Yeah, I think we can hear a little bit somebody on the phone, but sometimes there's a little bit of a connection.
I mean, again, everything, we keep saying that, but that's,
oh my gosh,
you know, one of the themes that we have for our style fashion edit, it's about taking a chance. Try something different, right? You walk into any room, I don't care where you live in this beautiful world, you walk in a coat like this, and oh my gosh, you're gonna turn heads. Look at that fabulous electric royal blue lining. Oh my gosh, Marlo, that is so beautiful.
I just love it.
And I like it just worn, all just snapped up the way Victoria has it on its own. So you can, you know, it doesn't have to be worn over anything else. I mean, you can almost wear it just as a basic, simple topper. Pockets, we love. You have, this is the, see, if you're going to be part of a family with Irish, you need to be able to have a shorter sleeve so you can layer all those fabulous bangle bracelets,
right? I think that's terrific, right? Because even if you're living in an area where it's still cold, it's okay to let whatever long sleeve blouse kind of peek through underneath.
Absolutely.
But that's it's a beautiful, gorgeous piece.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
So think about Easter Sunday. Think about Mother's Day, which is not so far away. What a beautiful piece for those occasions.
And easy to buy as a gift, don't you think, Marlo?
Oh, I agree.
Because with the A-line, you know, you don't have to worry about anything being quite so fitted.
You're right.
So you just have that very easy flow to it. And this is a piece, I will tell you, it doesn't matter, as we said before, your age, your height. This is going to look amazing on everyone. Okay, look at that up close, that navy blue. And oh, we have an update already. Okay, we just lost the 3X in the navy, so that's how quickly these are going number one, and particularly that navy blue. And the navy, the contrast again, as we said, it looks like a Chinese vase. But here again, in terms of mixing and matching and wearing it yourself, you have a kaleidoscope of gorgeous spring colors. The poppies, the orange, the greens, the different shades of blues. I love the welted
pockets there because they're slimming, but they're nice and deep as well. I mean, that's just again, you'll get tons of compliments. It's just, and it looks expensive. It's made well. I mean, these are all the pieces that, you know, at least I find it very difficult to find anything very special anymore. And when I'm shopping in the malls.
And if you do, you're not finding it for $189, right?
Forget it.
Add another one to that one.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the problem when you go out and look for a lot of your high-end couture, you know, the pieces that, you know, stop your heart pieces that you're seeing on the runways.
They're a fortune.
That's
they're ridiculous.
What Iris does.
Yes.
I mean, this is, and you're getting a chance today with pieces that, and I laugh because this popped into my head that they always say, like with Iris's pieces and everything she does, it's sort of a cross between haute couture and flea market. And I love that because she will tell you that she collects everything. But when you do that and it works, I do that a lot. Like I'll go buy a piece that, you know, I bought, maybe it was like $5, $3, and put it with like something fabulous, and it works.
Oh, I agree.
Right? So it's okay to do that.
No rules. no rules. Just so I should mention we've been showing this pretty pink brooch.
Yes.
And that pink brooch is available for you. And Iris envisioned you perhaps wearing the brooch with this. So if you would love to order it, it's our gorgeous orchid brooch. It's $109.95 on FlexPay. And they're 30. So, but look at how pretty it looks, especially with, it would look beautiful with both, but I especially love it with that yellow. By the way, the majority of the quantity on this twill jacket gone. You think about how difficult it is to go into a store and be wowed anymore without, like you said, paying a fortune.
Right.
And these pieces, I am telling you, albeit $189.90 is not inexpensive, compared to outside of the world of HSN to be able to get these beautiful garments. These are wonderful. And I also envision how you're going to feel when you're wearing them. You know?
Agree.
Because there's nothing like a woman leaving her home, wearing beautiful things, and when I think
you know how you feel, right? You
do. You just face the world in a very different way. And that's what these garments do, because they are really, really so gorgeous.
And you know, I love the navy because I think when you're going into spring and summer, it's nice to have an alternative to black.
Yes.
You know, right?
I couldn't agree more.
I love that contrast, you know, when you have the bright colors against a darker background, but the navy blue really, I think, just brings this to a whole different level. And I will say right now, the navy blue is in the lead. So yes, we've already lost the 3X.
Yeah.
Oh, is it close?
It's close.
I love that.
Yeah, it's close.
But they're both very different. And this yellow,
I think that's so pretty. And look at the lining in the inside of that. Isn't that fabulous?
Oh my gosh.
So do remove your jacket.
Definitely remove your jacket.
If you'd like to, because I mean, it's so gorgeous. And even if you just keep it all buttoned up, I mean, you'll so love it for yourself. But that swing look to it, that kind of that swing design to the bottom of it, I think that is so chic looking. And Victoria, I mean, you can even see how you can just put your maybe you're waiting for a ride, you're waiting for your Uber or cab or whatever people do, your Lyft ride now, and you feel wonderful. You really do. Yeah. So these are, again, if you'd like to have them, we've got a 2-minute clock up. Maybe we'll go over the length once again.
Definitely. So again, all you do is choose your extra small through 3X, but again, because it's A-line, extremely forgiving.
How nice.
And then it runs about 37 inches. That's in your medium to about 40 inches in your 3X. We definitely suggest that you dry clean this one. Fully lined, the front welt pockets, those 3/4 sleeves that are also a dolman sleeve, which is great. And it's a lightweight twill. That's another thing. I mean, this is a really...
perfect for the season we're going into.
Exactly. And really a good transitional weight to it also. So if you're looking for, you know, a jacket, I mean, you want something that not everyone is going to have. And also, you know what I like? I think that you can make this look so totally different. Like, I mean, you could rock this a few days of the week and really give it a totally different personality depending on the other shades, what you're gonna wear underneath it. Right now, maybe you're gonna wear a turtleneck underneath it or a little bit of a higher neckline. Come spring, summer, maybe you wanna wear it without anything. I love it that way, the way Victoria has it. Well, maybe something on the bottom, but like nothing else on the top, right?
Yeah.
Just
I would even do this with a skirt.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because the way we're showcasing it, we're showcasing with slacks.
Yeah, that would be cute.
I'm telling you, even with the skirt, it would be really, really beautiful. Okay.
All right, so Catherine, and we're happy because we're all girls tonight.
Yeah.
Catherine said the color tights and tall boots.
I like that too, honey. That's sexy.
Yeah, that works.
And so,
that works.
Whatever you feel, one of the things about us as women is we can be whoever we'd like to be on any given day.
Yes.
We have the God-given right to change our mind and our moods.
And we do. But
we should do it looking fabulous.
Yes, of course.
And so,
well, you know what? And that's a really good point to you, Marley, because you're going into a new season. Obviously, we're talking about spring. We're not going to completely overhaul our entire wardrobes, or most of us aren't. But how great to find that one spectacular key piece,
I love
right?
That. Yes,
that breathes like fresh life into everything you already have, that you know is a wow piece. This is one of those pieces.
I agree.
And it's actually almost everything that Iris does, but I know we're getting ready to move on. We will update you and let you know when it is completely sold out, but congratulations to everyone.
Yeah, this is a very